Hello, very good evening, everybody. Very good to see about 25, 26 people, 11:30 in the morning. That is very encouraging. I had my hunch that maybe in the morning nobody will have time, but I have 25 people into this virtual trading room. Welcome all of you. You can all hear my voice, guys? Is my voice coming to all of you? Good. And can you see the screen? Can you see the Trade Tiger screen? Okay. And yeah, great to have all of you here, guys. And how many of you are in a trade today? Because this Monday is trading day. What all trades have you taken? And some of you are right from the trading room, Okay, Sunita is in a trade. What trade is there, Sunita, for you? Let's talk a little before other people. This is the first time, so people are slowly joining in. They're coming in, so we will keep on talking a little before I come. Just watching. Okay, Lupin. Okay, you have taken long or short in Lupin, Sunita? The first 15-20 minutes of this session we will take into question answers and other things long. So let's take Lupin long and see what kind of a trade Sunita has taken. So let's add script and we put it Lupin. And Lupin is at 852. And it's a long trade Sunita has taken. So Sunita, what is the logic for your long? Tell me why you have taken the long. At what price have you taken? You've taken at 845. Great. So, what was the reason of your long? Write it down. On weekly chart, it was showing uptrend. Okay, let's go to the weekly chart here. These sessions would be pure trading sessions every Monday. So, we go to a weekly chart here. And on a weekly chart, we see that Lupin is an uptrend. And here in the uptrend, Lupin has formed a pattern. What pattern is this? What pattern is this, guys? Yep, fast. Now you have to give it very fast. What pattern is this? On top, this two candle pattern. It is a bearish engulf. It's a bearish engulf that we are seeing there. And after the bearish engulf, we are getting a doji here. So in an uptrend, we have a small downtrend that has happened, but the stock is in an uptrend first. Now to see the picture a little more clear, we go on a daily chart here now. And on a daily chart, if I look at Lupin, I see Lupin is coming into a zone, but it is not yet into the zone. See here. You have taken your trade a little early, Sunita, because Lupin is still not in the demands, into the accumulations, and it might still go down a little further before there might be a upside into this. Other thing that you look into Lupin is, this was the trend line of Lupin on daily chart. Trend is your friend till it bends at the end. Now with these two things that you have seen in Lupin, tell me, Sunita, is it still a good long? No, it is not a good long. You should not exit, don't exit, but you can trail your stop loss tighter. At least move your stop loss to profits, at least a little profit, a little above, because it is not a great long. Since the two things that are going against you here, it might, in the day, it has been going down for 5-6 days. So there might be up move. So in intraday, you can still carry on it. You have taken it at 845. Maybe you can trail your stop loss to maybe about 846. So that even in a worst case scenario, you do not suffer a loss. But it is not a very good long. So when we are moving into trading, one thing we have to remember is that there are pros and cons of every trade. Do not just move into a trade because you just want to go. And this is the whole focus of this Monday session, guys. Let me explain this session to you. This is the first session and I have sent invitation to everybody. First time it was, so I wanted to explain. So I have sent the invitation to everybody. Two sessions I'll give to everybody, but from the third session onwards, it will be for only for Pathfinders, active traders. Because I have seen that leaving you alone, you are doing losses. On your own, your mind is playing games with you, and you might do some losses. So this a session is important, and mentoring is my promise. And till the time I can, have not much of a time pressure, I'll continue with this Monday sessions. Every Monday they will happen from 11:30 to 12:30. The purpose is threefold of this session. The number one is to give you a direction of the market. That what is my direction of the market? What do I think about the market? No guarantee I will be right, but I will try to put in my thoughts here, and then we can discuss and we can talk about it. Then the second thing that is important into this session is that I will be giving you some stocks that you can trade either for intraday or for swing or maybe for positional or even for long-term trading. You can buy some stocks here. One of the stocks that I had given last time was Alok Industries. So that is one stock that I will talk about today here. The third thing that I want to say, you all have queries, you are into trades. Normally Monday morning people are into trades, like I saw Sunita's trade. So whatever trade you are taking, you would, I can give you my view on it. That this is what I feel about this trade here. Now let's take the market view first. I've seen about 27, 28 people into the room now. So let's go into the market view first. Keep on reading my blog regularly. On the blog, I keep on writing what I think about the market. So blog is a must for everybody to move on. But let's look at the market first. This is the market here. Let me change everything. Kindly note, this one is not a learning session. In this, I will not be teaching concepts. In this, I will be purely mentoring you, means giving you my view of the market, telling you what stocks to buy or sell, what options or futures or commodities to buy or sell, and I will be answering your queries. The session would be of about an hour, 50 minutes to an hour, and this will not be a recorded session. That means only if you are live, you will be able to. This is basically for people who are very serious about trading and who require active mentoring. And this session would be free. There would be no charge for this session, but only for the active traders of Pathfinders. So if you want to take this session and you want this week-to-week mentoring here, make sure you have an account with Nikhil and you are actively trading it. Okay. Now, if I look here at the market here, this is how the market has been behaving. Let's look at the monthly chart first. Don't forget to look at a monthly chart every Monday morning because the chart changes. On a monthly chart, if you look at this monthly chart here, very good morning, Rahul. Very good to see you here. And Gulab, I'm so proud of you. You are reading all these great books. Hey guys, you should take a lesson from Gulab Murjani. I think he's so seriously reading books. And if you can read books the way you are, he is way ahead of all of you on this curve, on the reading curve. And I see his regular update on Goodreads and other places. And Gulab, please be recognized, as we say in Rotary. Stand up and be recognized. You're doing a great job. Good reading. And you're reading some great books. What is the book you're reading right now, Gulab? Can you hear me, Gulab? Are you there? Okay. I saw him right here. Maybe his connection is gone there. So if I look at this market here, this is the zone of the market. Look at the monthly chart. Has the market, just take a very objective view. Has this market become bearish on a monthly chart? Answer in yes or no. No, 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 absolutely. It is not bearish in a, so it is basically into, it is a triple top that it is forming. It is into a distribution zone. And not only that, this market for the moment is consolidating for a breakout. This is what this market is doing. So for positional traders, those whose time frame is a few months, you have absolutely no reason to go short. You have no reason to go short. And this is the basic structure of the market. Now, Gulab said Bollinger Band. Let's add Bollinger Band onto this one. So let's add script on this one. Let's add study and put a Bollinger Band on it. And we see that on the upper Bollinger, it has gone up. And in this, if I take a 20 period moving average, which would be the center of the Bollinger, this would be here. And we have seen that after it has left the upper Bollinger, it has actually gone down all the way to this 20 period moving average. It has gone all the way down here. Hi Kamlesh. But, at this moment, will I give a priority to the Bollinger or to the zone? I think I'll give a priority to the zone. Bollinger is good to have in a retrospect, but on a monthly chart, I am not very, bearish on the market. This is number one observation. Now we take this same thing and we go on a weekly chart. Weekly chart is for people whose time frames are right from a few weeks, to maybe 1 month or so. That is what, or 1 to 2 months. This is what the, kind of traders you're using. And if you look in the weekly chart, there are two things. First of all, what is the trend? How is the Bollinger? And how is the trend? The trend is sideways, correct? You see the trend is sideways trend here. And one thing that we are seeing here, we are seeing a very clear pattern here. Can somebody identify the pattern? It's a candlestick pattern. First prize to the person identifying the pattern. Look carefully and tell me what pattern you can see on the weekly chart. Very distinct. Head and shoulders. Great, great job. So, first prize to Ghulam Murjani. Second prize to Rahul Tandulkar. And third prize to Jignesh Palan. Great guys. Good job guys. We have a head and shoulder that has been forming here. And the head and shoulders, it will take it here. Now, other thing to point here at this point here is, you see this line, this 20 period moving average line, center of the Bollinger. So we will closely watch how the price is moving around this line, because if it breaks it down, it might go all the way down to the lower part of the Bollinger, which is somewhere around 5,550. And kindly remember, on a monthly chart it is not relevant, because even on the monthly chart, even if it comes down all the way to 5560, it is still a very minor correction that will happen on the monthly chart. So you have to learn how to see the three things in a perspective. So this is the place where the price will be facing resistance. This is a critical place. 5850 is where the price would be facing a certain resistance. So I would not like to initiate shorts at this place if I'm a long swing trader, because until unless it breaks this level in a downward direction, especially this 20 period moving average, it might take support at this level here. Now we go to the daily chart. And on the daily chart we see that the 20 period moving average, the central line, the median line has been broken. And now the price is going further down, and there is one gap here. This is the gap. This is the demand, which is the accumulation here, and that is somewhere around 5749. So for a short swing trader, there might be a downtrend all the way down to 5750. Now you see, looking at three different charts, we have three different interpretations. So the move that you have to take this week will depend on the kind of trader that you are. For example, like today, I'm an intraday trader. And if I'm an intraday trader today, probably I'm not so much interested into the shorts today, because on a weekly chart, it has come into a strong demand. strong accumulation, strong resistance, and the market has been going down for 4 consecutive days. And after 4 red candles, if you go back and see, there is normally a green candle. And after 4 green candles, there is normally a red candle. So what you can see here is that in this chart, today, I'll have a little bias which is positive towards the market here. This would be my bias towards the market, that the market might jump up a little swing, but does it mean that this is a bullish market for the week? No, I am still, next 2-3 days, I'll still be a little bearish on the market. That would be my trend on this. Now, if I go to a smaller time frame here, which is the, let's say, a 5-day, 15-minute charts, the charts that you people are trading here. So let's remove the Bollingers here, and we see on this chart, the price has already started moving from the lower Bollinger towards the median line, the center line. And what is the price of the center line? Which is about 5871. So for short-term traders, this looks to be a good target. And what would be the reward to this ratio if you take this trade at this place, long on Nifty? Yep. Guys, what would be the reward to this ratio? Quick, don't do calculations. Quick. Yeah, 1:2. Fantastic. 1:2 is the reward to this ratio that we are looking here. So, this is the number one observation. Now, let's do one thing. Now, let's take this off. Study. Remove study. And I'm taking out the averages, and I'm taking out the Bollinger Band. Let's have a habit of looking at the price properly here. And let's change it to futures, because if you have to trade Nifty, you have to trade futures. So let's go to Nifty futures. Guys, will this session be of use to you every week? Do you think this session will add some value into your trading, and you will be able to trade better with this? Because I'm willing to give this session every week, no problem with me. So that way I can talk to more number, because I'm personally guiding you guys every day, but then this will be, a sort of a mass guidance that I can give. Great. And the good thing is that some of you are sitting into the trading room and you are attending the session from there. Yeah, for the next 20-30 years, Mohammed, lot of hand holding is going to happen. So that would be fantastic, And there will be a lot of traders among you who will be coming up. So let's go into Nifty, and then we'll talk about this later on. Now, if you look at the Nifty future, 5895 is Nifty futures, and 5851 is the Nifty cash. So how much is the premium? More than 30 points? That itself is bullish. There are big players ready to give big premium on Nifty. So, this is what is happening now. Let's look at the trade. This is a 15-minute chart today. The first thing we do is mark our trend line, our channel. This is our channel number 1. Very good. Excellent. So this is our channel here. So it is dropping and it is basing. Since we know that overall it is a counter short position that can be created, but this long position that you have to create has to be for a short term. It is today's long position. But since on a bigger time scale, on weekly and daily, you still are a little bearish on the market, that means your stop losses have to be really small here. You should not be taking big losses here. Means you cannot have a stop loss of 30 points on Nifty or 30 points. If I would be a trader, what kind of a trade will I take? Very safe trade. What is a safe trade here? Let's say this is where it is basing. When would I like to enter this trade? Let's see. Let me make one more channel. which is this. Use channels a lot, guys. Channel trading is a very powerful way of trading. Now this is another channel that is happening here, and which is the swing low. This is the swing low here, 5889, and it is 5895. That means you can risk maybe not more than 500 rupees if you want to go long now, because since it has not broken the channel in the upward side, so having a stop loss of 30 points and 40 points would be stupid. So maybe you test the waters if you want to. If you take a long position now, it would be an aggressive long, because the channel has not been broken yet. But when can you initiate a very safe long strategy? A nice long strategy you can initiate when this channel is broken. See, already started moving up, but this is critical here. Once it started breaking this channel here, thanks Rahul for the faith. This is target. Yeah, target is here. But today, if you're looking at the target, the first target is the first swing high that it has made. Look at candle number 1. Candle number 1 of the day is here. This place, 5921. So 5921 is your target number 1 of this. Because at this place, it will face a little resistance. And kindly note, the trade, if you initiate a trade now, it is aggressive long. If you initiate trade at this place, after this channel is broken, this would be a 5901. 5,900 would again be a small resistance it will be facing. So your target 1 is about 5920. And your target number 2 might be the center of this line, about 5943. This could be your target. And when will you get out of your trade? If this channel, this downward channel is broken in a downward direction, do not hesitate to get out of your long trade and initiate a short trade. Today in the morning, I have seen 2 traders making good money, plus 5,000 rupees. And one of them I requested to leave the trading room and go home, so that he doesn't lose back the 5,000 rupees that he had made here. So it is a lot of discipline that you will require, but this is my view on the Nifty, a sideways market for the week. The best form of trading in this market is intraday trading. Do not create positions for 3 days or 4 days. Instead of trading Nifty, it is much better to be stock specific, and you will make more money trading the stocks rather than trading the Nifty. And if you have to trade the Nifty, keep your stop losses very small. That means you should not be risking more than 500 to 600 rupees on a single trade of Nifty in this week. Not a 1,500 rupees stop loss, not a 2,000 rupees stop loss. Because if you will be wrong, you will be wrong for very less. Do I make sense on this, guys? Are you with me? Yeah, because this is very, very important. You need to work on your losses here. Now, the other thing that we are seeing on Nifty now is that this is a trend line. An uptrend, has an uptrend been established in Nifty on a 15-minute candle, guys? Yes, an uptrend has been established, but only when it will decisively break this, then you can initiate your long positions into Nifty. So this is my view on the Nifty, which will be a little more bearish at this moment here. And then, on my WordPress, today I also shared a good channel that I saw, and I thought, why not share one more channel where there was a good view on Nifty. So if I find information somewhere else also, I would not mind it sharing on my blog, so that you have access to that information and you can read about that here. So this is Nifty for the moment. Then we go into some stocks. So let me talk about a few stocks today here. One stock that I want to discuss today is, this is not a trade. This is basically a long-term investment, because this is one thought process I had. Let me make Alok. Yeah, this is Alok Textiles, Alok Industries. This is one stock that I've been, if I look at a monthly chart of Alok, it is fundamentally a sound company. It's a pretty good company, and the whole of textile sector has been very badly hit, and it went down. But it is coming into its all-time lows. I was studying the balance sheets and I was looking at some fundamental parameters. Once you become proficient on that, I will teach you those also so that you can identify what kind of money should flow in here. That's the first question to ask. With what kind of money should you buy this stock, guys? Please answer. What kind of money should you use here? Yes, yes, fast, fast. Okay. Now, what money? No, no. The money, spare money. Uh, Probably the money that you are making from the profits. In this kind of stocks, what you do, you cannot follow fundamentals on this. You cannot follow fundamentals on this one. Sorry, technicals on this one. You have to work on fundamentals. That's the next thing I'll be teaching you as you become a little more mature on that. Here, whatever profit you make, 50% of that you put into shares like this. This is for your retirement, guys. And you will be following it technically on the monthly charts. But there will be a system for it that I'll teach you. But here, in a worst case scenario, even if it becomes zero, but two conditions here, you will never average it. You will put that money into separate stocks that I'll give to you from time to time in these sessions. For example, let's say you can decide in a stock like this, I'll put 5,000 rupees only. And I'll keep on putting 5,000 rupees like this into different kind of stocks which have a huge potential to become multi-baggers. And you probably cannot catch them with technicals. You can only catch them with other methods. So what will happen is, out of those stocks, some might become zero. But then there will be some which over a period of 3-4 years will go up 10 times and 15 times. And even 2-3 stocks like this, this is a reward to risk ratio, but fundamentally. So this is one stock that I will recommend. In some other session, I will also talk you why I choose this stock today. I will not have so much time for it. But this is one recommendation I have onto this one. 6 rupees 65 is the price here that you can buy. Stop loss somewhere around 3 rupees. 3 rupees is your stop loss on this one. And even if you, so stop loss is a must. Around 3 rupees is the stop loss on this one. And target maybe somewhere around 60 rupees. So 10 times up is what I'm looking on this stock here. So this would be one stock for the day. Every week in this session, I'll give you one stock like this. But do not average, do not put a lot of money. If you, only the money you can spare or the money that you have earned from the profits is eligible to be put into this. Okay, let's go to some other stocks today. Now, one other stock which is looking interesting to me was Infosys. Infi. This is the, I'll come into HUL. I'll come into HUL. So this is Infosys here. And this is the monthly chart of Infosys. And this is what, if I go to the weekly chart of Infosys, on a weekly chart, Infosys is coming into a distribution. In a distribution, it is coming. See, this is this a fresh level, guys? A lot of people want to short Infosys. It's a very weak, yes, people, great, good answer. This is not. If I look at it again, right from this place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it has come into this level here. So, and with a Narayan Murthy in place, I won't be very surprised if there is a breakout here. So some of, I gave a short trade on Infosys on Friday, and many people made money on that, but that was an intraday short. The stock has not become bearish. In fact, this is a level on which stock is fine. Let's go a little more into this. and let's put a Bollinger on this one. And even if I look on Bollinger, there is an upside even on the Bollinger which it has yet to touch. What is the upside on the Bollinger? Somewhere here, 3042. Roughly about 3. So even in short term, you don't be bearish on the stock, be a little bullish on the stock here. So this is another stock that you keep an eye on. And I'll not tell you targets here I'll just tell you stocks, and then you have to find your targets yourself. Okay, let's go to HUL. Hindustan Unilever. And Hindustan Unilever, this is a weekly chart. It has been moving. It come down to 639. It killed a lot of people. This had been one of the most manipulated one last month. So if you look at this, it didn't come down. It didn't go up. It didn't fill the gap. It moved further up, had a breakout. And now when everybody thought now it's finished, right on top, we had a bearish harami, and since then it has been coming down. And if I look at a retracement of this, roughly from this level here to this level here, it is at a 38.2% retracement. That's where it has been jumping up from. That's where it has been jumping up from, basically. And now, if it breaks this level, don't be in a hurry to short right now. Not today, please, because it has already gone down. It might jump up a little, but it is coming down. In fact, I'm still of the opinion about this is where it has to come down and fill the gap at about 500 rupees. So it is a good swing shot, but not an intraday shot today. It is a good swing shot that it is there. So let's look at okay, what happened to our Nifty? Karunakaran was giving, if I look at a 15-minute charts on this. Oh, no, we were into futures, change, script, derivative. So this was the channel that we are looking at. See, exactly this is what happened. It has gone up right from there, and it is trying to break the channel. So your stop loss can be a very, very tight, about 5885. 5885 can be your stop loss on this, and round number 5900 is where it is. If it breaks this decisively, it's very easily going to about 5944. That is the level you should be looking for Nifty today. So, but kindly remember, Nifty is in a sideways trend. Okay. Now, somebody asked me Wipro. I'll take your stocks into this session, so that, but only tell me stocks that you either want to buy or you are already into a trade. The first preference goes to the people who are already into a trade, because their money is in. So what this Wipro, who is this? Somebody called P here. Sifla. Okay, this Arcom and Sifla. Let's take that. Change script. Arcom. In this session, I will not going into much of technical analysis. How factor I will not be using much here. I will be directly going into what, because how I am teaching you into other session. This is more of mentoring, where I tell you these are the levels. Today I am not so prepared. This was the first session, but from next session onwards, I'll have my own homework done, and I'll have my stocks, entry, exits, and stop losses for you right before this session starts. Great, great. But this is ultimately, it has to be your decision. So I'll give you my recommendations, but it's your risk, guys. So manage your risk accordingly. This is trading, and in trading, no prediction ever works. You only have to manage your risk and look at the high probability trades. Okay, now this is Arcom. Arcom is structurally in a downward trend. And if you see here at this place, This was the first target, if you remember, I gave of RCOM about 145, 146, and this was the zone of RCOM. Right, this is where the big drop happened, and this is where it started falling down from. Right there on top, we have this double top on RCOM, and last time when it started falling from this level, it fell down very fast. This is what it is doing this time. And not only that, kindly remember, this stock is not bullish from any angle. Now here, this was the accumulation zone. If I look at this zone here, this was the accumulation zone, and the moment it broke this zone here, the moment it broke this zone, it is coming further down. And let's look at the daily chart of this. On a daily chart, we are seeing that what is the next level on which it is likely to come very fast. That would be, this is a swing low here, and this is a swing high here. So maybe about 126 looks to be a good target for this, which is a 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. Kindly remember this RCOM. Don't think that it has become bullish and it will go to 800. So don't live in that hope, please. Especially those who are. It's a trading stock. It gives good movements. Get in and get out. That is what I always say about this stock. So it is a getting in, getting out stock. But the good thing with this stock is it tends to carry its movements for multiple days. So you can carry a good swing trade into RCOM for many, many days here. Okay, let's now look at Yes Bank. I was talking about Yes Bank. And Yes Bank, is exactly at about 365. It went a little low on the high. So if I look at a Yes Bank here, Yes Bank has, if you see, this 417 is when Yes Bank broke the accumulation zone here. And where is the start of the move? Now this is critical. This was the start of the move here. So if you are a swing trader, well, you might want to wait till 321 before you initiate your long position. Because, and what has happened to the Fibonacci retracement level from this? It has also broken that decisively, and it tried to touch somewhere around this level, so there is still a downside left into this. But the stock is overall on a bullish side, but because of the whole banking sector going down, if I look at a weekly chart of this, on a weekly, if you see, the picture is a little more clear. Roughly this is on a weekly, if you see here, it almost touched the level. So if you want to have a nice good long position into this, somewhere around 337, and still a short, it is not come down to its proper zone. So don't initiate long positions into this until unless, but if you want to hold it for a pretty long period of time, then wait for it to come into the zone. The last study I did, after that it has not behaved that way. It is coming further down here. Axis Bank. Guys, will this form of telling be good? Because I will, instead of going into details, I can quickly look at a lot of stocks here and telling you whether to buy them or whether to sell them. Will this be good for you? Because then you do your own detailed studies. Because if I take one stock and I go into very details, then I will not be able to see a lot of stocks. Because I'll do a quick one. This would not be a technical analysis training. It will be more of buy and sell, buy and sell. Okay, let's go at Axis Bank. So Axis Bank is almost the same story as Yes Bank, if you see. And in Axis Bank, if you watch closely, Axis Bank is coming on the lower Bollinger, but it is sliding down the Bollinger. It has not started going up. So what is one zone I am particularly interested in? Look at this weekly zone. We have a Norway's gap. Watch it closely. We have a novice gap at 1031, and that is where you might want to buy Axis Bank in intraday. Whenever you get this price, somewhere around 1031, it's an intraday buy. And whenever you find Axis Bank, let's go to a daily and make it a little more clear. So that's what it is doing. It is still sliding down, and it will keep on sliding down until unless we have these gaps. Now we can make this a little more wide. In fact, this is the whole zone, right from 1013 to about 1047. So this would be the buying zone for the moment. Whatever opportunity you get to short Axis Bank, I think that should be the trade you can take in Axis Bank. Not a long trade, but a short trade into Axis Bank. Okay, guys, what is the next stock that any other stock in which you are in a trade? Please give me the stocks in which you are already in a trade so that I can help you on that. Sifla. Hemendra is on Sifla, so let's go to Sifla, and we have Federation Bank. So change script to Sifla. Sifla, if we look at Sifla on a daily chart, this is the zone of Sifla here, right at this place. And if I look at one more zone of Sifla, which is earlier, it is this zone. So Sifla is strong, guys. There's nothing weak in Sifla. The trend is continuing very nicely in Sifla up here. And in fact, a good target that you can have for Sifla is somewhere around 430 rupees. 430 rupees looks to be a good target for Sifla. And especially if the market supports it, you have an up move. So don't short this one. There's nothing short on Sifla for the moment. Small up and down, but still a long move intact in Sifla. That's fine, Hemendra. You can carry on, but with a stop loss. Take care of your trade into this. Then we have a Federation Bank, Federal Bank. Okay, this is the one. Federal Bank, happy birthday to you, those who are short, and those who are not short will become short, because this is an easy short. It has broken all the levels that it should have broken. So don't try to go long on it. If I look at the weekly chart of this is what has happened. You look at this zone here. Just a minute. Is it a strong zone or a weak zone, guys? I'm talking of a weekly. It's a very weak zone. Very weak, Rahul. Very, very weak. Because it is coming on the zone first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth time now. And not only that, it has penetrated the zone very much. More than 50% penetration has happened into the zone here. So, the kind of trade that you would be looking into this would be a short trade. And what can be a good time to short it? See here, once it breaks about 300, not right now, maybe about, if it breaks about 325 to about 322 would be a very good place to short it. Because then you have a very good down move into this. Let me remove the Bollinger on this. Yeah. Look closely here. If it breaks this low, see, this is the low. Now I have an exact figure for you. If it breaks 323 decisively, your next target for this stock is a swing low here, let's say around 213, guys, from a monthly chart. That means you'll have a good opportunity to short the stock, just below this level. So Short is a good call on this one. Long, no, not much. Okay, any commodity somebody wants to say 5 more minutes, then I close it. This will be a strict 1 hour session because then I have to go back to my trading. Just a minute, guys. Hi, can you call me back in about half an hour? Just... Hello. So, any commodity guys who's okay? Copper is there. Mohammed is trading copper. Hemendra is trading silver and crude. Shraddha, तुम crude में क्या कर रही हो? You're not allowed to trade commodities, please. मैं नहीं, okay. I was, मुझको शॉक लगने वाला था अभी. Your profit target is 100 rupees per day and only stock. Okay, Mr. Karunakaran. Fine, fine. That's fine. So, how come you're on Shraddha's computer? Okay, okay. You guys are sitting together there. I forgot that. Let's go to crude. Crude is at this moment a very interesting call. Let's look at crude oil, and crude on. This is what has happened. Is the monthly chart of crude, guys. It consolidated at a breakout. Then on a weekly chart. Now this is what crude is doing. What pattern is this? Is this a reversal pattern or a continuation pattern? Continuation pattern. Yes. हमको लगता है ये रिवर्सल नहीं है, विपुल, ये कंटिन्यूएशन है. ये रिवर्सल कब होगा? जब ये इसका स्विंग लो तोड़ेगा. If crude breaks 6150, then this will convert into a reversal pattern. Not right now. Not right now. And at this time, crude is a risky trade. My best advice is don't trade crude, because you will not be able to time it well, and they will kill you both on the long side and both on the short side. And unless you are a pro totally, stay away from crude because you will not be able to judge it. So this is the trade in crude for today. No trade. If I look at a daily chart of crude, this is what is confirming. It is a absolutely in an uptrend. It has come down on a demand. It might break it. It might move into it. So stay away from crude today, guys. Then the other one is silver. I've given a view of silver just a few days ago on my blog here, and that's what I said. I said I don't see any up move in silver. I see a down move in silver. Further down move is what I'm looking at. If I look at a weekly chart of silver, so this is what has happened. This was a swing low, which it decisively broke. Now the next swing low we had is this, which it has also decisively broken. You see, note here, this swing low has been decisively broken down. Now the next one that we have is somewhere here. This is the next swing low. 39,000 roughly. So 39,000, it came, it bounced up from it, they couldn't sustain it, and silver has a very good downside. Maybe somewhere, maybe the next swing low somewhere around 34,000. 34,000 cannot be 34,000 is where you might find a nice down move happening till that point. So the bias on silver, short. The best way to trade silver, moving averages. In fact, you want to trade silver at this point, just take your 15-minute chart, or you can even go for a 10-minute chart, since the risk here is strong. So, yeah, that's what it is doing. And what kind of a gap has silver opened with today? Pro gap or a novice gap? Pro gap. It will not be filled today. So don't wait for a gap filling today. Otherwise, you will be stuck into it for the whole day. So just take a study, add study, exponential 5 and exponential 8 on a 10-minute chart. So what has happened? Crossover has happened just now. Now, to confirm your entry, go on a 3-minute chart. And on a 3-minute chart also, you have a crossover here. So if you want to have my levels on this, I would be short on silver with a bias. And this would be a stop loss right above the swing high, maybe 49.12. And so that we do not, if you have a 1 rupee move, if it's 100 rupee in a silver mini, it is somewhere around 500 rupees that you are risking. So on any trade on silver at this moment, don't risk more than 500 rupees. Trade smaller time frames, 3-minute chart, 10-minute charts. Do not trade longer time frame charts, daily charts or the 30-minute charts. So short is the bias. When you can become decisively short on this one, decisively short on this one is once, if it breaks this decisively, you can note this level. The view that I gave into this session will not be for intraday. ये पूरे week का view है. So आप वो levels please लिखते जाना जो मैं levels बताता हूँ. Otherwise you will just forget them and put those levels into your trade tigers, and so that whenever the price reaches there, you can short it or long it, whatever. 40,500. If silver breaks 40,500, it becomes a swing shot. And right now, it will be up and down, so you can do your in and out entries, but your bias should be towards a short for the moment. So do not trade the gap today. Gap trading is not a good way to trade a silver today. Third was, what was the third one you asked? Was it copper or was it copper? Yeah, somebody asked copper. So let's go to copper. August contract of copper here. Copper, oh, happy birthday trade, guys. Nice gorilla short trade. What a fantastic reward to risk ratio. Because even if you will lose, there's not much to lose here. And you can take two trades right now. One is a risky trade, aggressive trade, which can be taken right now. And the other trade is a non-aggressive trade in which you wait for copper to come into this zone. And if you want, instead of trading the full copper, you can trade copper mini and create 2 or 3 positions. For example, one you can short right now, and the other one you can short when it comes into this level, because it might not come on this level at all. It might just go down from here and then you will miss the trade. So instead of trading a full copper contract, you can trade copper mini contract. Maybe half you can short right now and half you can short if it comes on this level, so that at least half the profits you are getting. And if you are shorting only this, then your stop loss is right on top. 410 is the stop loss, guys. And what is the target we are talking about? Right down, all the way down to that. About 406 rupees. So nice, good, about 2,000 rupees available on copper if you trade it properly. So it is a good shot right now. Somebody, your risk, guys, but my recommendation is a good shot at this moment. But if it even moves up and you can wait all the way till here, then it will be absolutely no problem. This is where you can short. Now let's go to a bigger time frame. Let's say a daily chart. And on daily chart, it is confirmed, yeah, the short is good, because where is the crossover on a daily chart? Long or short? Short. On a 5-8 moving average. So it is coming on this level, and that's where it will jump a little from. So this was the level on this. And if it breaks, kindly remember, copper is in a sideways trend. So it will go up, it will go down. It is not a decisive up, it is not a decisive down. So trading moving averages would be the best way to trade this one, guys. Okay, friends, need to stop now. And your Nifty is making money. Rahul, are you making money? Rahul Tondulkar, I think you took a long trade. Yes. So let's finish with the trade that we started on Nifty. This is the view we had. Welcome. 5-day, 10-minute charts. Let's revise on the, and then we close it. Derivatives, add. So, right, guys? Good trade. And you saw the moment it broke the zone. How fast did it move up? That's why trading is all about making good decisions. So, and now it is filling a gap. So I would advise that you trail your stop loss very tight to about 5918. Don't let this money go away now. 5918 should be your stop loss, and that should be right now in the trade. 5918 is where you should put the stop loss. आपका आधा प्रॉफिट आ चुका है, so आधा आ गया तो जाने जैसा नहीं है. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the session, guys. Those who are actively trading with us, this session would be available every week, and you can make profits like this. For others, 2 sessions I'll give complimentary, but after that it will be, if you have active trading accounts with us, then you can have these sessions for free. Thank you very much. All the best. Happy trading.